Probably there earlier. Yeah. No, not at all.
$100 for all of this. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Are you guys ready for another exciting half price books comic haul video? So this haul is actually consists of 3 separate half price books locations. I decided to combine into one because they were very small hauls with roughly, how many comics? 10, 20, 30, almost 40 comics right here. Grand total of roughly like $37, $38. Let's go ahead and get us started. There's some nice gems in here, so let's go check it out. We start off with saying Happy Chinese New Year to all my fans, especially the Asian fans. And here's a quick video to show you guys what I'm using currently. We see the book, Current Comics Ultra Pro. We redesigned a little bit. Make sure you check out the video on that. And also the BCW Current Comic Book Boards. It's cheaper if you buy by the 200 from the BCW. You save a little bit of money right there. So let's go ahead and kick it off with DC Comics Crisis on Infinite Earths number 6. As you can see on the front, that's I was gonna say Thanos. That's Darkseid right there. And I believe this is the very first appearance of Judo Master and also Dr. Light, and I think the new Adam. And of course, it features the Anti-Monitor Crisis on Infinite Earths, one of the better story lines from DC Comics. Next off, we are gonna kick it off with Rebirth Superman. Oh, by the way, how much I paid $1 for this. That's a spectacular deal considering how important the issue is. And I paid $1 for that too. It's Rebirth Superman number 2 and number 3 for $1. Might as well hook me up, right? It's kind of weird cover. It kind of looks like, reminds me of a giraffe. Alright, and here is the one that I paid $1.99. This is from a different half price book location. Justice League America number 1, first issue. This is the 2006 series. The art kind of reminds me of Jim Lee. Actually, is it Jim Lee art? I think it looks like his style. I'm not sure who Ed Benes is. We're gonna kick it off with a Marvel Ultimate Spider-Man number 6, one of the early issues featuring Green Goblin, big time superhero. This one I paid $1.13 for. And here is a gem right here. What's so special about this? Have you noticed any characters standing out in the front, in the foreground that you guys are not familiar with? It's definitely not Miss Marvel. It's not Wolverine. You know, it's not Venom and Hawkeye. Who is that? Is that Iron Man or is that the new Iron Patriot? That's right. That's the very first appearance of Iron Patriot. I believe it's one of the Osborns who is featured in this comic. Dark Avengers. They are more darker type of Avengers that we are used to They basically do whatever it takes to get the job done. That pretty much explains it. And here's a different location. I was very lucky to get Batman number 2. In fact, I have in my own collection is Batman number 1, even though it is was it the 3rd printing that I have? Either the 3rd or the 4th printing. But if you see number 2 for you know, half of the cover, so I paid like about $1.98. I mean $1.50 for this, $1.49. New 52. Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, one of the best dynamic duos. And of course, with the new announcement of Deathstroke being in the upcoming Batman movie. This should make it go up. The new 52 Deathstroke. I have the 90s #1 and also this #1, so it's a nice comic to have. Deathstroke, I love his costume. Kind of reminds me of Deadpool. Actually, Deadpool copied from Deathstroke's name. Tomorrow trying to make fun of DC. And as I was going through the Aquaman list, I was very lucky and fortunate to get this Aquaman #1 from the new 52. Geoff Johns, one of the best writers out there, and the art looks spectacular too. It's like it's coming at you, right? This should have been like a hologram cover. And I also grabbed Aquaman #0, representing the new 52. And looks like DC is trying to do everything rebirth, I noticed. The reason why I grabbed this one is because if you look carefully on the cover, it's an autograph copy. I believe it is from the writer, either that or the publisher, Captain Marvel. So whenever I see comics that are autographed and signed that they're not upcharging for, I definitely grab it. Gotta have it in my comic book collection, even without a certificate of authenticity. All right, what's next? You know, with the popularity of Doctor Strange in the movie. By the way, I love the movie. You guys go check it out. One of the better movies from Marvel. It is Doctor Strange #1, a special edition. Kind of weird looking in the back. It looks like aliens. And I grabbed this one. It's Ultimate Daredevil Elektra. It's not super hot right now, but considering, you know, how successful the Daredevil movie and especially, I mean, the TV series also with Elektra, you guys should have it in the collection. And I also grabbed a couple of these clearance items. Nothing spectacular, you know, just a whole bunch of #1s. Ultimate 6 #1. We have the new Avengers wedding, the wedding between Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. I read the story; it's pretty fun. Mr. Mxyzptlk. By the way, how do you guys pronounce it? This is kind of like a spoof of the Superman Glow in the Dark cover. This should have been Glow in the Dark too. And Ultimate Extinction #1. Sure have a lot of Ultimates and the Ultimate Power #1. All right, let's go ahead and skip on to a whole bunch of these that I've never seen in my life before. It is Spider-Man Collectible Series, almost like newspaper comic. It says not for resale. This is volume 2. Let's take a quick glimpse inside of it. It says 1963 and 2006. So I guess I was thrown off by the 1963. But actually these aren't that always like reprints. So you see the story in there. So that's that. 25 cents, hey. Gotta get it. Here is another one. This is #2 from Volume 4 with the Vulture. I guess these are reprints of main Spider-Man. It's basically what it is in newspaper comic format. Here's #2, Making Spider-Man #2, Volume 5, Electro. Here's #3 with Dr. Octopus. And Volume 7 also #3, Dr. Octopus with the newer drawings, art style. #4 with Sandman. And also #4 is Sandman. This is Volume 9, right? And Volume 10, #5 with Doctor Doom. Notice the evolution of the comic style, cover, and also the art. Steve Kirby, was it? Steve Ditko art, you can tell. #6. Also #6, Volume 13, you got Chameleon. And I grabbed this pack of $7 Superman Batman comic. Why? Because I'm missing #1, that's right. And I actually checked. There are 2 different covers to the Superman Batman cover. One being a Superman, and the Batman is the higher one in demand. So considering it's only about $1 each. Yeah, there's 7 comics in here, there's $1 each. Gotta get it. So let's see what's all inside this pack. No annoying sticker prizes to remove, alright? So here we go. #1, right? Oh, Angelina Jolie's banned. She was hot back then. I mean, she's still cute now. Superman, Batman, finally having my collection. #1. Got #2. Number 3. Number 4, looks like Justice League find each other. Number 5, great art, good story. Number 6, Lex Luthor. That kind of looks like a Happy Meal toy right there. And Secret Files and Origins 2003. It's very nice. $1 each. Pretty nice deal. And let's go ahead and continue on. The reason why I picked this up for $1.49 is because it's the very last issue of Superman and Batman with Joker on the cover. All work and no play. Whenever we have Joker on the cover, it's a must-have, right? And we got Action Comics featuring Superman number 720. The engagement is off, only 50 cents. Marvel Apes limited series 104. I do not know what's the story behind Marvel Apes. Is it a different universe or is it just a gimmick? And here are just a whole bunch of clearance items. Green Arrow number 1 with Brightest Day. You got Ultimate X-Men number 1. Number 3, Cyclops, a really roided out Cyclops. Number 7, well, I'm not going in order. Number 5, look at Colossus with his small head, huge chest. Number 2, and we got Magneto right here, number 1. I might give that away because I think I have 2 copies. The New Avengers number 1. Notice they're taking from Fantastic Four, Defenders, X-Men in this New Avengers. Terror Titans number 1, I'm gonna give that away, alright. And last but not least is a special X-Men anniversary issue. What number is this? Doesn't even say what number this is. Number 50. Oh, it's not Uncanny X-Men, it's regular X-Men. So that's another fabulous Half Price Books comic haul video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you check out my playlist because I have thrift store comic book hauls, Craigslist comic haul, and Half Price Book comic haul videos. Check them all out. All right. Happy collecting.